This Chinese exclusive Charizard gift box guaranteed one of my favorite chase cards in the whole world. Follow me, let's unbox this bad boy, and let's see what else we got. Okay, so first up we're going to do an overview of the box. This is one of my favorite parts that people often undervalue in these things. So we're going to go through it nicely and have a look at what we got, because the Chinese exclusive boxes are insane. Like, you have no idea how much harder they go than the English and Japanese sets. It's actually crazy. So here you can see is the Charizard box. It's got absolutely beautiful embossing. The gold on it is just incredible. I love the attention to detail. I'm going to see how close I can get there and show you. So here's the back of the box, and I know I don't speak Chinese, but they do label a couple things here that we can understand. So if you see there's a few items. You can see the chase card that comes out of there. That is the guaranteed card I was talking about, guys. Now this is a card that I absolutely adore, and it's one of two. It's the twin to a Mewtwo card, which I'm also chasing. And then you can see what else is in here is a few booster packs. You get a binder, which is super cool because it's actually the new binder that I'm going to use. I have been waiting to get a proper binder, and this one just shouted at me. It's a Charizard binder, and I think you're starting to pick up a bit of a theme on this channel that I'm a huge Charizard fan. So yeah, anyway. When I first started collecting, I bought one of those white flare binder bundles, and it served its purpose, but I think I'm a bit beyond it now, especially considering that I'm actually getting some of my chase cards to put in there. So I really want to get something nice and high quality, and this box has my new binder in it, so I'm really excited about that. The other thing that they include on the Chinese boxes that they take very seriously is the seals, the security seals. So you can see that there's 2 security seals on here. I'm going to peel them off without cutting them so that you can see the pattern that they leave behind. And yeah, just an absolutely exquisite box. This was sold to me by a local vendor, and believe it or not, it was sold to me as a damaged box, which, as you can see here, there is a tiny bit of damage, but I managed to score quite a decent discount on this. So it came with like a 30% discount, and you can see the box is basically immaculate. I mean, what else is there to say about this? It's beautiful. Okay, so let's get into this, guys. I'm going to slice it open from the back so that I don't, I want to keep this box. This box is really cool. I'm going to use this for bulk cards as well. So let's try not to damage it too much. Just checking that I'm rolling. My word. Okay, so we are rolling on the card cam. That Xbox controller is really getting in the way. Okay, now that the wrapping's off, you can see how incredible the matte and gloss finish is together. Look at that. I mean, the flames coming out of the Charizard with the gold embossing, it's incredible, man. Like, the Chinese gift boxes really take the quality to the next level. So I'm always excited to open these. So yeah, let's get into some of the other details, like the security tags, which, let's see if I can get these off without destroying the box too much. Forgot to sync. What are you syncing about? So moving on to the security seals, you can see that as we pull them back, they actually reveal really cool little Pokemon like emblems and logos. So it leaves behind little emblems, which is really cool. It's a nice little piece of attention to detail. So I'm going to try and pull this close to the card cam so you can see it. Yeah, that worked pretty well. Chinese exclusive Charizard unboxing, let's go. Oh, look at that. So this box is huge, by the way. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this thing is absolutely gargantuan. So I'm gonna push that forward there. And as you can see, we've got some interesting goodies inside. So starting off, we have the Charizard VStar, which is my guaranteed chase card out of this box. I'm going to try and get it out of the plastic quickly. Okay. Look at that Charizard VStar. That is such an incredible card. We have the Charizard and the Mewtwo mid-fight and mid-flight. And this is actually one of two twin cards. So you can actually get Mewtwo's perspective in another card. But as you can see, look at the texture. Even before we take it out of the wrapping, you can already see that the texture on this is absolutely glorious. I cannot believe the attention to detail on this. So I'm going to just pop that to the side while we have a look at the other items. So we get like a little display case, which is really cool. If you want to put your favorite card in here and put it in like a display, then it's really, really cool for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but yeah, it's cool that it's included. Then we have a bunch of thick packs. So we have an A and a B set in Chinese. These actually have a really good chance of pulling some like really insane cards. If you watch the other episode, I mentioned that Chinese is trying to play catch up basically on some of the sets. So we get some insane artworks included in these Chinese thick packs. So I can't wait to open those. Then we also have a couple of these thin packs. I'm not really sure what these are called, but they are like these bonus packs. So yeah, we get 6 packs in total, the 4 thick packs and the 2 thin packs. Okay, so those are the packs included. We're gonna get rid of this and see what else we have in here. So this looks like it is my new binder. Oh, heck yes. Wow. Oh yes, guys, my new Charizard binder. The quality on this, you are going to see, is incredible. The Chinese exclusive gift boxes really go hard. And you can see before I've even taken it out of the plastic, like how cool that binder is. So I'll be using this for my personal collection. All my favorite cards in the world are gonna go in this binder. Look at how cool the pattern is. If we flip it over, you can see it's got a matching emblem like on the front of the box, and it is embossed, so you can feel it embossed into the material. So let's get this unboxed quickly before we jump into the cards. I feel like a kid on Christmas. Oh, that is incredible. Look at that. That's so cool, and it's got a nice zip on it. There we go. And you can see it's got like a velvet lining. That is such high quality. It's so nice. And then it's got a little separator page before going into the side loading pages, which is important. It's got a number. I'm actually not sure how many cards I can fit in here, but like, doesn't really matter. My personal collection is small. I'm only like gonna put special cards in this. Well, cards that are special to me, you know. So yeah, anyway, that's the binder. Super stoked about that. I'm gonna put that to the side. Let's see what else we've got in here. Okay, and this is something interesting. Look at this. This is it's actually like a giant deck box. I'm not doing very good camera work there, but you get the point. I'm just going to check that my autofocus is working nicely. Yeah, so this is like a deck box. So I'm going to open this without too much explanation. Amazing. Look at that. Okay, it looks like that is the last object. So I'm just going to get rid of this box here quickly and just chuck that to the back there. All right, where were we? Here it is. So this is a deck box. You can put your bulk cards in here, or you can take this with you to like tournaments. Trying to think what else. I mean, you can keep anything in here really. It's a Pokemon box, man. You don't have to keep cards in here even, but let's have a look inside. Wow. This feels so nice and high quality. Can you see the inside is like velvety? It's got a beautiful finish on this. So this box is just as high quality as any of the other components in this gift box, and this is part of the reason why it's so exciting. Okay, so before we get into opening the packs, we're going to check out this Charizard VStar that's guaranteed in the box. Guys, if there are certain cards that you are chasing, there are some Chinese gift boxes that guarantee these chase cards in them. When I say this is a hack for Pokemon TCG, I mean it. I mean, tell me if you guys are anything like me, you're collecting more for the artwork anyway and the quality of the card. So if you can get the card that you're chasing or the card that you're dreaming of at a hugely discounted price but with a different language, I mean, in my book, that's a no-brainer. That's an easy trade-off. So yeah, anyway, that's where we are. So let's check out this Charizard VStar. These cellophane packs really bother me, and I never enjoy opening them. I just want to get the card out. All I can say about this card is that the texture blows the English version out of the water. Can you see all of the like little details in the rocks? You can see all the details in all the background, like the sky there. I mean, this has got to be one of the coolest cards in the world. Let's just be honest. If you think this is a cool card, then let me know in the comments below, because I think that this is a absolute slam dunk. Okay, let's get that Charizard sleeved up. I have the sleeves from the UPC that I opened in the previous episode. And yeah, so anyway, let's get this Charizard in there. Boom, that's going in the front page of my binder, guaranteed. I love that card. Let's open the slab and show you what it actually is. How do I open this? Oh my word. Oh yeah. So you can see it actually comes with a little penny sleeve for your convenience. And then this should be held on by magnets, yeah. So it's just a nice little display. Clips together there. I don't know if you can see the details at the bottom there. That is a super cool little display item. So anyway, let's move on from that. Let's start with the thin packs. I have no idea really what to expect out of these. I just know that the Chinese packs have some really cool artworks in them. So let's go. Pack number 1. Something that's interesting about these Chinese cards is you would have thought that it has the same backing as the Japanese, but it actually just has this, you know, regular English background, which but the back of the card is the English card. So yeah. Okay, so we've got Poliwhirl. We've got a big bird guy. Got that dude. Oh, we got a Gengar. Yes, yes, dude. That is so cool. I'm absolutely stoked to have that. That's going in the binder for sure. Okay. And then, yeah, 2 last cards there. Next thin pack, let's go. Okay. Machamp? Something like that. That is so cool. We got a Ditto. I love Ditto. Ditto was one of my favorite cards that I had in my binder as a kid. And so as you know, I'm kind of on a journey to like rebuild my adult version or the idealized version of my childhood binder. And having a Ditto to go in there goes a long way. So super stoked with that. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Then we've got two other cards there. So nice hit there, Ditto for the win. So I'm going to start with Lugia. Let's see. And these packs are thick packs. They come with 25 cards in them. You can see there at the top it says 25. So let's see if we can get anything cool out of these thick packs. So Venonat, that's super cool. These are all going to be like commons at the front. So the commons, you know, we're just going to kind of get through. I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy. Growlithe, super cool. Victini, super cool. Don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. Okay, Lopunny. Okay. As you can see, there's nothing hugely special about these cards until we get to what they consider the rare sort of section. Oh, look at that. I got a Radiant whatever that guy's name is. Despite not knowing what that Pokemon is, that's still a really cool card. Okay, don't know that guy, don't know that guy. Okay, that's pretty cool. And you see, even with these Chinese cards, I don't know if you can see on cam, but even the basic V cards still have like quite a lot of texture on them, which is really cool, super duper cool. Okay, and then we got a trainer card. So 1 hit in the pack, that's a win. Okay, so let's do a Giratina pack. These, if I pull a Giratina out of this, I am, like I say, I'm gonna have to learn how to do a backflip on camera because, yeah, this could contain a Giratina. Okay, like I say, all of these are actually very common cards up front in these 25 packs, so I'm just gonna push through. Unless I see something, oh, speaking of something that I like, that's a Hypno. If I see something from like the original 151 series, then it's always a win for me. Ultimately, I'm going to pick all of my favorite artworks of all of the different 151 cards, spanning across whatever set they're from, to make like my own kind of master set, yeah? So Hypno will definitely go in there, which is really cool. Okay, let's see what we are going to get here. Okay, I think that's a Crocorock or a Crococrook or something like that. A Mew. I mean a Mewtwo. I am incredibly happy with that. Oh my word. Same story, same story. Mewtwo definitely going in the binder. Okay, yeah, we got a V-Star card. I don't actually know who this guy is, but the texture on this is really cool. And yeah, you can see it's actually an RRR. I'm not really sure what RRR means. It means really, really rare, something like that. So yeah, anyway, let's see what else we got here. Trainer card, and then that's the final one out of that pack. So okay, so let's jump into another Giratina pack because we didn't get one. So let's see. Oh, I don't like these side tabs, man. Anyway, let's see if we can get this open without damaging the cards. So commons up front, unless I see something that I really like. I'm not going to slow down for that. Let's see. Another Hypno. Okay. This feels like it's the exact same pack as last time. Feels identical. Okay, I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy. How cool is that? A Dragonite V-Star. That is such a cool card to pull out of these. I am so happy, elated, one might say. I am super duper stoked with that. I am going to sleeve that up immediately. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing hugely special. Let's get another sleeve out. Incredibly stoked with that card. Okay, so on to the last pack. This is a Lugia pack. Now, obviously you can get Lugia in here, but I'm just trying to remember what else is in here. There are some other legendaries, I believe. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's pull the side panel and side tab and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Okay. Scyther, that is one of my favorite Pokemon in the whole world. I am so happy to get that. That's going in my binder. Scyther, mwah, chef's kiss. Okay. Just going to move through them unless I see something that I like. As you can see, there's a lot of bulk in these. Guys, is that... That's an art rare. I can't believe I just pulled an art rare out of a Chinese pack. That's actually really, really good luck. I love that and feel very, very happy to have pulled that out. Let's go. Okay, and then that guy. Oh, and there's something else, guys. Okay, and then there's a Ponyta. Okay, so we got the Ponyta hollow, which is very cool. But we got something else behind there. Okay, it's nothing hugely exciting. It's a plant flower emo boy. Plant flower emo boy. Okay. Guys, where's that card? Look at that. Tell me in the comments what card this is. I feel like that's the supporting character, and this is the actual Pokemon, obviously. So tell me the name of this guy. So I'm going to clear all of this up because I have a lot more to show you guys. I bought a bunch of singles that arrived today, so let's open that up together and see what we got. Okay, so here's the packaging for the singles that I got. Let's see what's inside here. I'm gonna flip them over because I don't want to spoil it. So this I found online, and someone was selling a bunch of art. Guys, I sometimes get a little bit confused with some of the terminology, but I believe they're all art rares, and there's 2 sets that I bought from, yeah, so they're all in Japanese, but I basically bought a stack of 16 art rares from each set. So let's see what they are. What's the first one? Okay. Nicely packaged so far. Okay, let's flip that over. I'm going to speed run these things because I'm more so just showing you guys the artwork, because I don't necessarily know the name of all of these cards. But they're so beautiful. Look at these. Psyduck. Yes, Psyduck. Yes, this card is another one of my favorites. This is going straight in the binder. When I saw that this was part of the art rares that they were selling, I was just like, yes, I need that immediately. So that is a huge hit for me. Let's go through some of these. That's actually a really cool card. There we go. That's very cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. I'll take that. That guy's super cool. We've got the Team Rocket's Doug Trio. Zekrom. Super duper cool. Furry. That guy. And 2 matching cards there. So that was the 1 stack. How cool is that? So I just added a whole bunch of art rares to my binder, which is super cool. I really love the fact that Pokemon is becoming more and more like available through people that have collected or vendors in our country, because yeah, we need some variety in our lives, you know. So I'm going to put that pile there. Then we have a second pile of art rares in Japanese. Let's open that up. Okay. Sorry about the glare. Misty's Lapras, definitely a big hit. Misty's Psyduck, huge hit. Guys, look at how cool these cards are. Oh, they threw these in for free. I actually didn't even order these. Look at that. That's very cool. So shout out to the vendor that I bought this from. They threw in some extra cards, so very, very cool. Got some huge hits out of that. I am so stoked. So that's the singles that I bought, and so I think there's like 32 of them. Those are all going in my binder. I can't wait. But that isn't all. We are also going to be opening some very, very cool packs, so stick around. So those are some incredible cards that I've added to my binder. I'm riding on a bit of a high here because I feel a bit overwhelmed with all of the amazing artworks that I get to order in my new binder. So my mind is just boggling with the possibilities. But that is not all, because my brother and sister-in-law were very kind enough to bring me some Korean booster packs. for my birthday. So when they visited, I told you already, I pulled the Charizard SIR with my brother when he visited from Amsterdam. But it was my birthday shortly after they left, and they left behind a few booster packs for me. So how cool is that? Let's open them up together and see what they have gifted me. We're going to start with the Destined Rivals, then we're going to go for the 151s, and then we're going to go for these bad boys, because you can pull an Umbreon from this. So let's see if he's gifted me an Umbreon or not. Pack 1 of Destined Rivals, let's go. Okay, so these have a bit of a different pulling tab method to, and I instantly regret doing that. I instantly regret doing that. I am not going to do that on the next pack. Let's see what we've got in here. Okay, so these only have 5 cards per pack, so let's see. Beautiful. You got a Meowth. So how cool is that? I now have a Japanese one and I have a Korean one. So I'm really stoked to add that to my collection. That is the hit out of that pack. So 1 hit so far. My brother, when we were growing up, he always had like the lucky fingers when it came to picking booster packs, and I don't want to put too much pressure on these packs, but let's see. It's off to a good start. Pulling 1 for 1 is already incredible, so good job so far. I think I'm actually going to cut this. Okay. Alright, so we got 1 hit out of 2 packs. That's pretty good odds so far. Let's move on to the 151 packs. Okay, I think I'm going to cut these. Then I'll still give you the ASMR of the pack ripping. Oh, I don't have my card cam on. There we go. Okay, so we got a Nidoran. We got a Abra, an Eevee, Nidoran, Clefairy, okay, and a Cubone. Right, so no big hits out of the 151 so far. Let's hit another one. This one I think I'll just rip. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got a Meowth. Very cool. I really like the Meowth. Okay, Coughing, super cool. Ekans, super cool. What's this guy called again? It's not... I can't remember what this guy's name is. Okay, we've got a Lapras. Very cool. We got... That is such a beautiful card. Oh my gosh. Like, I got a Haunter Pokeball reverse holo, I think, but look at that artwork. It's incredible. I'm trying to like make it so that there's not too much glare, but look at that. How cool is that card? And then oh, we got an Alakazam. Oh my word, such a cool pull. Look at that card. Very cool. Incredible. Super happy with that. So 2 amazing cards out of that last 151. Now we have a very special pack. Like, these packs could contain an Umbreon. So let's see if we manage to pull one of those. Okay, wish me luck. Let's get an Umbreon. Imagine if we pull a flippin' Umbreon out of these packs. That would be absolutely insane. Okay, so don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. You see they have the yellow borders on these. Quite cool. I actually like the yellow borders because it makes it feel like vintage. Okay, and then... Alright, there we go. Okay, so actually like nothing out of that pack. That's crazy. Is that meant to be like that? Is that meant to be like that? I feel like that's not meant to be like that. I got literally nothing out of that pack. That's insane. Okay, well, let's see what's in this next one. Better have an Umbreon to like make up for that. Oh my word, this pack is made out of like titanium. Okay, let's cut that open. Let's see. Okay. Don't know that guy, don't know that guy, don't know that guy. Yo, guys. Are those packs meant to be like that? I actually struggle to believe that. So yeah, those last 2 like evolution packs had absolutely nothing in them. That's crazy. I don't really know what to say to that, but I guess you win some and you lose some. This is a very similar product to what I opened in the previous video. This is a Chinese exclusive mystery blind box. So in the last video, I managed to pull one of my chases out of the Charizard one, which happened to be the Charizard, which is incredibly lucky. But yeah, so I got another one of these guys for you, and this guy has a few options. You can see on the side here, I don't really know these. I know that's Hydrapple or something, but Venomoth something. I don't know these guys, but what we're really aiming for is these, the Eeveelutions. Is this autofocus working? Yes. So the Eeveelutions are what we're looking for out of this blind box. Either the Eevee, the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, or the Flareon. So let's see. Do I have the same kind of pack luck that I had the last time? You can see that there are the pull rates on the back. They have these insane security tabs like you saw earlier in the video. The security tabs obviously are there to prevent people knowing what's in the box. It's a blind box, it's a mystery product, so you're not supposed to know what's in there. But let's see what I have managed to get out of this. So the Eevee Chinese exclusive blind box. What am I gonna get? Yes. Yes. Guys, I have such good luck with this. It's actually the one that I was hoping for, and it is the Eevee. I know this is starting to look like you get the corresponding like pack with whatever's on the art, like on the box, but it's not like that. I have just gotten very lucky. So out of the Eevee box, I've now managed to get the Eevee. Look at how beautiful this card is. I'm going to take it out of here and show that off a little bit. Wow, look at the colors. Look at the holo. The print is so sharp, it's beautiful. I'm blown away by how beautiful this card looks in real life. Like it's on camera, it really doesn't do it any justice. So that is such a stunning card. Let me make a bit of space here quickly. Let me just make a little bit of space. Okay, so put those there, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so in the rest of the Eevee blind box, you get a card holder, which is really cool. You can put your prized card in there and attach it to like your handbag or like whatever it is that makes your heart happy. So you can attach that. There is a lanyard in here, but as you see, there's also a thick pack of Chinese simplified cards. So there's the little lanyard that you can attach to the Eevee. That's what the keychain is like. You can put your favorite card in there. Like if your favorite card is your Ponyta, you're basically going to have like a Ponyta keychain thing. Very cool. So I've gotten insanely lucky with those. You don't actually understand how lucky that was. So can I get something out of the thick pack that came with that keychain? Because yeah, let's keep the luck rolling. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's storming like crazy outside. Okay, so I don't know what this indicates. There is a Mew on the packaging, and whatever that guy's name is. So I don't know if that's like the chase card out of these, but let's see. Oh, very cool. Okay, so we've already got one of the guys that's on the pack art. Let's see what's behind it. Okay, that's pretty cute. Don't know what that Pokemon is, but... Oh! I'm stunned. Like, that is such a beautiful card. I'm so happy to pull that. Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon. What incredible luck. Like, that is just... Oh, that is so cool. Look at that card. I'm going to try to show you a detail there. There's different like glossiness and like matte finishes on here. That is so beautiful. I'm so happy with that card. So these are the two hits out of the Chinese Eevee blind box. I'm just going to open this quickly to sleeve it up. Oh, that didn't feel good. I really don't like these cellophane packs. They really trip me out. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Okay, look at that without the cover on it. That is such an incredible card. I love that. One of my new favorites. I'm gonna sleeve that up immediately. Didn't need to bump the camera there. Let's get that in a sleeve. Okay, and let's get our Gengar in a sleeve because those are two huge hits for me. Getting these two cards out of the Eevee blind box is insane. I feel like I've struck gold. I'm so happy with both of these. The Gengar and the Eevee are going straight in the binder. Okay, so here's all the hits out of the two Chinese exclusive boxes. One was the Chinese Charizard VStar box, and the second was an Eevee Chinese blind box. I'm gonna scoop all of these up quickly. These are always difficult to pick up on camera, but hey, here we are. I'm gonna go through them nice and close. Okay, so we got that guy. I'm not sure what his name is, but the artwork is beautiful. We've got a Dragonite V-Star, nice texturing on that. We've got a Team Rocket's Meowth in Korean, that's amazing. We've got an Alakazam. We've got a Radiant something, I don't know what that guy's name is. We've got the Charizard. Guys, this card is just so good. It's so good. Look at the texturing on it. If you can see that, look at that texture over the mountains there. Look at all of that texturing going on. That is such an incredible card. I'm so happy to add that to my collection. Then we got a Gengar. I've got this guy, I don't know what his name is. We got the Eevee, which was a huge pull from the Eevee blind box. That is insane. Okay, and then we got these two who I'm not really sure what they are. Okay, so for those who want to stick around, we are going to do a bit of a close-up of each of the singles that I pulled, all of the Japanese singles, because I kind of rushed through it earlier. So let's do a nice slow look at each of the artworks that I've managed to add to my collection. These artworks are so beautiful. I'm actually like, sorry for the silence, I'm just kind of stunned by how beautiful they are, and I can't believe I've managed to buy so many of them in one go as like a set. It's crazy. Look at these cards. Like I can't believe how cool they are. Sorry, my camera is even bugging out a little bit. Maybe it's the glare, I'm not sure. That's the end of episode 2. Thanks for sticking around. I love ripping packs for you guys and showing you what I'm going to add to my binder. Comment down below if you'd like to see a video of me building the binder and adding everything that I have in my collection so far, because I'm happy to put that together. Thanks for joining me on this journey. It's as usual an absolute pleasure, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.